The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light. Of stars and dying flame, a red-haired queen of fire came, with eyes of blue that pierced the skies. She cast down gods, she shattered lies. In golden plate and crimson veil, she walks the void where tyrants pale. A sword like comets in her hand, and none but truth shall ever stand. She judges not with hate or pride, but sees all hearts, their truth inside. No whisper vile can twist the soul, while she still reigns and keeps us whole. She purges anathema's blight with holy flame and burning might. No chaos spawn, no alien kin shall ever breach her light again. The throne of gold, once dim now burns, Justice speaks and fate returns. The traitors scream, the liars cry, are drowned beneath her war-born sky. All hail the flame, the wrath, the light, the Empress born of endless fight. No tea, no breath, no traitor's creed shall make her children break or bleed. The wolf shall scream, the shadows run before the gaze of heaven's sun. So rise, O sons and daughters true. She watches all, she fights for you. Her blade shall fall, her will remain, till none but honor shall remain. Before the storm that breaks the sky, the weight of worlds upon my shoulders falls. They look to me with hope I can't deny. Through fire and fear I hear their desperate calls. The burden's mine to bear, though I may fall. When everything is lost and hope grows thin, I find the strength that's burning deep within. I will rise above the chaos and the pain, break through the darkness, stand against the rain. No force can make me, no beat down. I am sure the light somehow I will rise above. The city crumbles underneath my feet, but in my heart the flame will never die. Each broken soul I vow to make complete. Though sacrifice may be the price I pay, I'll face tomorrow, come what may. When everything is lost and hope grows thin, I find the strength that's burning deep within. I will rise above They call me hero, but I'm just a man with bleeding hands and a breaking heart. But when the world needs saving, here I stand, ready to play my part. I will rise above the chaos and the pain, break through the darkness, stand against the rain. No force can take and make me bow. I am sure the light somehow I will rise, somehow I will rise above.
Did you think your lies would last forever? Standing in my broken kingdom's dust. Your crown is cracked, your chains have served their time. The scales of fate are tipping back to us. No mask can hide what burns inside. The truth cuts through your endless night. Are you ready for the red night? I am the fire, I am the blade. Justice rises from the ashes of your shame. Are you ready for the reckoning? When the thunder speaks my name, did you count the souls you left behind you? Every broken vow which twisted deep. Your empire built on fear is cracking now. The hungry earth devours what you feed. No spell can bind what's been set free. The storm has come and anarchy. Are you ready for the reckoning? I am the fire, I am the blade. Justice rises from the ashes of your shame. Are you ready for the reckoning? When the thunder speaks my name. Through endless war, through bitter cold, my spirit burns, my heart stays bold. The heavens shake, the mountains bow. Your judgment day is here and now. Are you ready for the reckoning? I am the fire, I am the blade. Justice rises from the ashes of your shame. Are you ready for the reckoning? When the thunder speaks my name. When the thunder speaks my name. The thunder speaks my name.
The 40K Empress doesn't ride alone. Warriors of the Imperium followed her along. She is entering an uncharted home of mischief and hidden minds full grown. Schemes in shadows, whispers that roam, lurking beneath each gilded dome. But with blade and will carved from stone, she claims the stars as her throne. Through warpless storms and iron skies, her banners rise where silence lies. With bolter songs and power cries, they purge the void of the traitor's guide. Saints and psychics heed her flame, a golden light maintain. Each system speaks her hallowed name. The Empress lives and wars reclaim. Her warriors march with faith and fire. Their souls alight with one desire, to see the throne world lift still higher, freed from ruin, rot, and liar. She rides ahead with eyes aglow, where truth is buried deep below. And in her wake, the brave shall go, to cleanse the dark with righteous woe.
In the ash of stars and dying flame, a red-haired queen of fire came. With eyes of blue that pierced the skies, she cast down gods, she shattered lies. In golden plate and crimson veil, she walks the with hate or pride, but sees all hearts, their truth inside. No whisper vile can twist the soul, while she still reigns and keeps us whole. She purges anathema's light with holy flame and burning might. No chaos spawn, no alien kin shall ever breach her light again. The throne of gold, once dim, now burns as justice speaks and fate returns. The traitors scream, the liars cry, are drowned beneath her war-born sky. All hail the flame, the wrath, the light, the empress born of endless fight. No seed of breath, no traitor's creed shall make her children break or bleed. The warp shall scream, the shadows before the gaze of heaven's sun. So rise, O sons and daughters true. She watches all, she fights for you. Her light shall fall, her will remain till none but honor shall remain.
Yoo-hoo! Hi to everybody in the chat and welcome over there to my amazing guide, Toonami. Hi to you, Toonami.
Hail Empress, hail chat.
Amazing amazingness. Okay, we are ready to shoot people in the face, in the testicles, whatever the case may be. It should be amazing. Goldie already wants to come in as usual. He just wants a break from the teenager brother that he has from another mother. So welcome to the gold as well. Okay guys, let me see who is in the chat. And we are continuing. Last night I had a stream about a lot of things that are happening in 40k. If you want to see that, it's on the 40k channel. It's crazy, the woke stuff, the other lore changes. It's a huge mess. So yeah, but at least they have stuff to cover. So hi to Thomas, Yasto, Toonami, you're also in the chat. Suka, hello Suka. October Sky, going. Oh yes, Men of Culture. Okay, going. Scrolling. I think that is everyone for
Max
now.
K.
And Max K, I just saw him. Max K.
Yep.
Hi, Max K. Okay, we started a bit late, unfortunately, but that's what I could do. At least we're gonna have a stream. Better late than no stream at all. So, continuing with Battlefield. Oh, I forgot that's another app for Battlefield. Oh, Jesus. It's the EA
Hail
app.
David Chapman.
Oh, David also came here. Okay, I see David. Oh, it's the cute goat. So we're gonna pay attention to the goldie. And after that, we're starting the game. Only dick shots, Max K. That's gonna be very difficult to pull off. The head, the upper head is just better. Target is bigger, so it's gonna be funny. Probably it's gonna be funny stream again. So yeah. Oh, Suka is putting the goldie emojis in the chat, which reminds me I still have to make an Addy emoji as well. People still have a hard time telling the difference between the two, but they're pretty freaking different. You know, the old motto and then the new motto. So yeah, two types of Pomeranians. Okay.
Empress, did you update the game already?
I don't know what the
Today's
EA app did though.
Today's the big drop.
Oh, okay. We will definitely try that, but that will suck. Suck on that mode. For sure. But it's interesting, sorry, it's interesting to see how they did it, because by this point they should have a lot of experience knowing what other developers also did, what to do, what not to do. So I hope it's a good mode.
It's the first battle royale that I've seen where, where they have a tank at the end battle.
Really? How does that work?
It was kind of ugly. Basically, the tank was like the OP maneuver. There's some anti-tank weapons, but obviously people are already starting to cheese things.
We'll have to have a lot of time to do that. Oh! All Out Warfare is here. Season 1 has arrived. All Out Warfare descends on Southern California. Drop into Red Sec. Enter the ultimate free-to-play FPS destination built on Battlefield iconic DNA, featuring a battle royale, gauntlet, and the power of Porto in Fort Linden. What the heck is that? Ultimate all-out war. More maps, mods, challenges, battles, and rewards. Battlefield gets bigger and bolder. Battle pass available. Blah blah blah. Chicken nuggets, hamster, and a Pomeranian. Okay. Well, let's see. Multiplayer. What is a Red Sec?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Yasta. Yasta says sound is good on all fronts.
Thank you so much. That's important. Thank you. Actually, I was going to ask, so thank you for doing this. Custom search. Battle Royale
Suka
squad.
says, well, Empress, I for one love how Warhammer can take a guaranteed money printer and decide to continuously crap inside said money printer. Yeah, they might as well get owned by Disney.
Well, I hope not. I mean, Disney is definitely not for the grimdark future of the far, the grimdark, setting of the far future. Okay, Goche, how am I going to play the game, baby? How am I going to play the game? I cannot pet you and play the game.
Are you aware of some of the updates for this game?
Like what?
I don't think it matters to you since you're just doing campaign mode, but because a comment was made in chat about the Battle Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Pass is for the Battle Royale and the multiplayer. So whatever you do in either mode counts towards the Battle Pass. Additionally, if you upgrade weapons in either mode, it works in both modes, depending on what it is you end up doing. I was watching Hypno play about an hour ago. He didn't really notice any differences, but there's some movement differences that they claim they made.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone's kind of seeing where things are going right now. But and he made the statement, which I will quote him, or at least I'll paraphrase. He said, a rare W from EA.
A rare win for EA, you mean?
Yep. Yeah, the dub. Yep.
Well, that's great. That's great. I'm happy to hear. I am going to try this on stream. It's just that I need a lot of focus for that, and I am going to die. Okay, we were stuck in this part last time. I hope I'm gonna get us unstuck right now. Goche, I have to put you down, baby. Yeah, I have to put you down, and you have to sleep a bit, nap, and after the stream, we're all going for a walk, and it's gonna be fluffy, okay? Oh, ole bože. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's focus now and try not to die challenge, which, well, that's not gonna happen, but we're still gonna try not to die.
Thomas asks, Disney or Disney? Man of Culture asks, why I am human? October Sky says, I feel like Microsoft took over the role of evil game publisher now. EA was worse about a decade ago. Not even a decade ago. EA has been shit for a decade, I could say that. So this is really interesting. What's going on here?
Oh, yes. F. Don't press X, don't press X.
Thomas with the Disney jokes as well. Mock, make a wish upon a star. Man of Culture says, you're human to be able to type in chat. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a great explanation right there.
Man of Culture says, but a dog can type in chat too.
What? No, they
All right.
cannot. That makes no sense, man of culture. Please make it make sense.
Are French dogs? Yeah, like that's a strange statement. Cool though.
Is that a human? No. Here it is. Oh, this time I'm in a lot better position, like right here. Even the grenade couldn't kill me. Okay. I always do better when I rested than I didn't. I just go back in the game and I just do things. Okay.
David adds on to the conversation. So can cats if they walk across the keyboard. Won't make sense, but they can type in the chat. I see where you're going with that. David.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh, here's some dick shot. If somebody wants. Headshot.
There's pee-pee of ass pee-pee.
There's some almost ass shot.
Oh, Jesus. Thomas says a dirty dog can mean a rude and nasty person. True. Also, a gooner. Justice says if it doesn't make sense, Empress wouldn't possess the ability to be able to camp.
Oh, that, yeah, sorry, that was very funny. Read it again, please.
If it doesn't make sense, Empress wouldn't possess the ability to be able to camp.
Amazing. Love it. Thank you, Yasto.
Max says, David, what you need is 1 million cats on 1 million keyboards. That's crazy.
That, again, makes absolutely no sense to me.
It made me think of the scene with the monkeys and Superman. I'm just now imagining cats doing it.
Oh, that's horrible. That was atrocious. Should be absolutely forbidden. Okay.
Cobra Sky says, I have AI translate cat and dog to text. Badass. Thomas says, but can Empress do the can?
No. Whatever is, no.
Oh, here it comes. Suka coming in hot with, that sounds like a catastrophe.
Oh, God. Catastrophe. Okay, my first dying. I hope somebody comes in.
Max says, we've got math issues tonight. Well, if you had 1 million cats on 1 million keyboards, one of them would probably type something legible. True. Probability.
Oh, guys. Okay, just to let you know, I'm just trying to focus here. Because
no, I'm just reading chat in the background, so there's...
Yeah, I know, I'm just telling to the chat to just have in mind that I will not be able to comment on everything because I'm trying to survive here.
Sorry guys, you're stuck with me. It's your real voice in the sky.
It still takes Xena mode to go through this. No ammo. I need to kill enough people to go and get some bullets. Ah, Jesus Christ. In my face. Ah, okay, sorry. I have one more life. After that I'll be dead again. But this is definitely my best strategy yet. Just have to make sure I survive so we can move on.
Thomas asks, if you have 1 million chimps and 1 million typewriters, when will they write Shakespeare? I'm no fan of Shakespeare, bro. All that writing is painful to me.
Yeah, they would definitely write something like Ooga Booga. So, here you go. It's not gonna be more intelligent than that, unfortunately. Okay. Oh no, I'm so sad. Still couldn't pull it off, so definitely have to go out at some point. I cannot be stuck here. They allow me to go this far back, okay. Let's see. I should maybe move around, but I wanted to camp basically and kill everybody as they come. But still, after a while, the strategy is failing.
Max says, I don't know what that is, Yasto. I can't read that out loud. He wrote in Bulgarian.
Oh well, I have to.
Max says, when you teach
translate.
them English, then get them addicted to cigarettes and make them type for smokes and bananas. Jesus, Max, are you talking about me directly? Jesus. Just kidding. Suka says, James Gunn is such a wuss that he had to put monkeys on typewriters in Superman as an allegory because he was butthurt about being canceled over his cheese pizza themed parties years ago.
Yeah. It's
Well, there's a lot going on there, Suka.
he needs help, like psychological help, James Gunn that is. He's a massive egomaniac, and anybody with some common sense can tell you that. Don't even have to be good at psychology that I am to tell you this, but yeah. That's gonna be his downfall. And it already is.
Max K says, Tsunami took that one personally. Yeah, you hit me right in the feels while I go and light a cigarette here shortly.
Yeah, what was in
October Sky
Bulgarian?
says,
Yeah, yes, too. Alright, I wrote Uga Buga in Bulgarian, it's all good.
wow. Okay, yeah, Ooga Booga. I'll try and memorize that one, but we all know my memory by now.
No, it's
October Sky
it's not
says,
important.
that's the old saying that given enough opportunities, a monkey could end up typing hammer on a typewriter. Thomas says, James Gunn probably doesn't have guns. No, that guy's fucking oozing with soy.
Yeah, he's drinking soy all the time, you can tell.
Yasto explains the comment. Ooga Booga.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Speaking of Ooga Booga, was anyone watching Hypnocast tonight? For Fast Topics and the AI video that he showed?
I don't know anything about that because I was sleeping, so you gotta let me know.
I don't even know if I can repeat it. It was a very hypno moment about theft and something that's going on in the United States. October Sky asks, who is canceled about having cheese pizza? Did he upset a vegan group or something? I'm not sure. Are you making a funny, or do you not know what the phrase cheese pizza means?
What is cheese pizza?
It is another way of saying something about porn. And I'm just going to keep talking so that I put some words in between the word child.
What?
Cheese,
Uh-huh.
pizza,
Uh-huh.
corn,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to throw some words in between there so YouTube doesn't pick up on it. And then I'm going to use the word child.
I can't.
Che-
I'm unable to
cheese.
get.
It's bad videos about kids.
Ah, okay. That's horrible.
Cheese, pizza.
No, stop it.
Suka says, sadly, I missed Hypnocast. Yeah, I was doing my best to like run around this. Hypnocast is pretty funny tonight. It's got some Battlefield topics, but definitely if you get a chance, if you want like a really good laugh, right around the 30-minute mark, he was over some fast topics and he shows a video concerning the riots we're expected to have this weekend, starting on the 1st with SNAP benefits going away.
Jesus, a riot about what is that? Is that the immigration stuff again?
No. So in the United States, despite everyone saying that we're just, just some giant capitalist network of whatever, we've been for years subsidizing poor people by giving out money, which they call SNAP or EBT.
By the way,
Which
GG.
it's just
Just saying, GG. I finally finished this. So yeah, continue.
big W then. Thank you. GG's. This has obviously been like any communist scheme or socialist scheme has been abused horribly. And so the administration currently is about to end, I think it's something like 40 million people's SNAP or EBT funds, essentially their food stamps money, starting in November. And the masses are now saying things like they're going to start robbing things and burning things and throwing protests and everything else. So there's an anticipation of some violence this weekend and leading through the month. And so Hypno made a super funny, or he showed a super funny video that someone else did related to it. It was very racist and absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, what do you think about what Angry Joe said the other day? You know, he was complaining how ICE were very bad and how they were taking people away from their homes that are legal citizens as well, which was like, what? Is that true? What?
Oh wow, here we go. Three amazing comments.
Okay.
David says kaboom. Max says, so proof of who they are and why we shouldn't be subsidizing them. Facts. I agree, Max. And then Thomas Mumby says, so BLM Volume 2 then. That's what it kind of looked like. And there's a lot of videos on TikTok that are related to that. So yes, I agree also, Thomas. What do I think about Angry Joe? I'm just disappointed, but I'm not surprised. I used to watch Angry Joe like many years ago, and I thought he was kind of funny. Mm-hmm. And then he got the TDS, the Trump derangement syndrome, and he made a huge mistake with his audience, which is fine. I mean, he's going to do whatever he's going to do, but he started making things political. And it's like, you're a video game person. Can you leave most of your politics, alone? And he can't stop himself. And so the word that was used, this is not my word, but he spurged out on Twitter, and he just set himself up to get made fun of.
Oh yeah. I
It's
mean,
ridiculous.
I grew up with Angry Joe, he was one of my inspirations, to do YouTube. So this for me is very sad. To the 10th degree, but I'm used to it because he has been like that for years, so it's not a surprise, but it's just so sad because he does have a great sense of humor. He made a great Battlefield review. He's just a very funny guy, so I don't know how there's a huge disconnect between his political views and then how he sees things in parody, which you need to be perceptive for those things. So how do you like this type of intelligence and comprehension, but you have the other one? But then again, I do have a friend who is totally against the politics that I'm for. She's like against them very, very much. But when I ask her why are you against this person, like our last premier, she's like, I just hate him so much. I'm like, okay, why? What is he done? Because if it wasn't for this guy, we wouldn't have anything. And she's like, I hate him so much. I can't talk about this. I hate him. I'm like, this is not an argument. How can you be intelligent in other areas but be extremely stupid in these areas? What is this? Like, what is this emotion? Where is that coming from? I don't get it.
It's exactly what you said. Their arguments are based on emotions.
Yeah, no, but
And
why
so
can't they take
they don't
their
even have an
sides?
argument. They can't even verbalize it. They're just like, I'm mad.
Yeah, that just makes no sense because you can measure, you can see, what this particular guy has done. And although he's not perfect because no politician is, he did do amazing things for Bulgaria. He he initiated the subway construction. We didn't have subway like 20 years ago. I'm not sure how many years is the subway. I think it's 21 years old now. But yeah. Point is exactly that he did a lot to progress the country technologically, just for us to be able to have anything that's modern and to not make us look like a third world country. And people still hate his freaking guts. He had to quit politics. So yeah, of course our politicians steal and steal money, all of those things. They all do something that's not okay. But we also have to have in mind that if the previous government did horrible things and you have to fix them, you come into this horrible situation where everything is a freaking mess, and whatever you do to fix it and go towards progress, people see that as, oh no, you're now doing other things that are so bad. Well, sometimes they kinda are, but they're not like so bad. Sometimes it's just necessary evils that must be still done, but people don't see nuances. They just hate. So
Are you
obviously,
talking about BB?
I'm talking about, politics in general, and when a politician that's actually
You also
very,
asked.
very,
You're talking about BB.
yes, yeah, Bibi, yes, yeah, I'm talking about Bibi. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get. I don't know Yasto where he stands about that, but yeah, I'm talking about him. So, obviously, that's the point. Especially when I read also Arnold's book, he explained how he became, the governor and all that, governor, and how he had to fix a lot of what was before and the terrible positions that he is put in when you come to power and you land into a mishmash of a mess. It's not easy to do that and not be totally criticized whatever you do, but eventually what you've done overall is going to be what actually should be counted, because if progress is actually created, then that is the most important thing. So yeah.
I know what I remember about Arnold. Screw your freedom. That's what I remember about Arnold.
Yeah, but
and
I'm talking
banging your
before
fat
he got
maid.
like that. That's before, way
That's-
before he got like that.
California politicians don't impress me much.
So if you
Max
read
K
his book,
says,
you will see a lot of good stuff there.
I read the book. It's not that. I had a very high opinion of Arnold, and then he made the most fatal error of his career for a lifelong fan of his, and he said, screw your freedom. And after that, I was like, I even supported you through your cheating scandal and everything else, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying that what he said in his autobiography book was
Right,
very,
but it
very
means
good.
nothing now because of his actions later.
Oh yeah, actions later. Yeah, but a lot of American Hollywood people in general had more base views earlier, and then they got all on the left side, and they got brainwashed as well. So.
Then it makes me wonder who actually wrote that book.
Oh really? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that it's him, but then he changed. That's how it seems from other videos that I've seen of him and his vegan stuff and all of that. Seems really brainwashed, like all the other people are. But Yastu says that he is all for BB, so I knew that we probably have the same opinion about that because you're also a reasonable person. So yeah, that's great.
I'll reach out in a second, guys. She's talking, so I don't want to cut her off.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish that.
So back up. Max K says, I'm not so worried about lazy people rioting. Facts. Same here. Suka says, all he had to do is meme back at the Halo Trump memes. Yeah, and the JD Vance ones, which also drove Joe crazy. October Sky says, I never even heard of this Angry Joe guy until this week. That's not surprising, October Sky. If you're not in the sphere, or have been for a long period of time, he solely did video game skits, and video game reviews. But he had a really good reputation in the community. Everyone thought he was funny, and like he's been around for forever. But he got the TDS, and he started just like he's going crazy. Oh, okay, there it is. October Sky says, I'm relatively new to YouTube, mind you. Of course, that would make sense then.
Is that why your account is so new, October Sky? Because your account is literally super new. Did you have a previous account or? Yeah, what happened there?
Thomas says, don't repeat that in army slang. Mean mortar the same place again. What do you say, Thomas? Fire for effect? Just clarify that. I'm trying to get through the chat so I can catch up. Suka says he went from angry Joe to offended Karen. Yeah, he's a male feminist weirdo.
He's a very huge
Max
Karen.
says, Max K says, like Asmongold says, you can't reason a person out of a position they didn't reason themselves into. Yeah, I really like Asmongold. Not that I agree with all of his takes, but he does provide that a lot of different perspectives, sometimes that I can't see myself. And I think that this is a pretty wise thing of him to say. October Sky says, it's like this here too. Yep. October Sky says they're just told to not like some people and policies. Yeah, after I dealt with the entirety of the West Coast, I was like, I can't live out here. And I know there's a lot of base people out that way in rural communities and whatnot. I can't be associated with that. That's why I left like Washington, D.C. And I decided to retire somewhere else. I was like, I don't want to be around these people. What the fuck? Don't jump.
Adi was stirring the pot, and Angry Joe was here in the form of Goldie, so I had to stop this before they get into a fight. Like, no, don't eat my napkin.
Cobra Sky says, and most will just take their marching orders and run with it as told, without question. Yeah, the marching orders, that's an interesting way of putting it. And where are those orders coming from? One of those questions.
Have to clean your
So I got to your Yasto statement. David says, I think some people are in the mindset that you have to like everything about someone. So if you hate what someone has said, done, then you must hate them completely. Hope that makes sense. No, it makes perfect sense. David, I think a lot of people, and I know this is going to offend someone, but people that align themselves with the left, they're like one issue away from hating someone completely and calling them Nazi and all these other crazy words. And literally, it could be one thing. I think that the perfect example of this is J.K. Rowling.
Oh, God.
She is a flaming leftist. She said one thing that everyone didn't agree with, and they immediately tried to cancel her. Cobra Sky says, lesson is don't move to Hollywood. Yeah, it seems nasty out there. Hollywood indeed. Jessica says the worse you let issues like, say, crime and immigration get, for example, the more extreme and damaging the solution will be, unfortunately. Actions have consequences for everyone. I think that's a super based statement, and I agree. Thomas says vegan. I couldn't survive on a forced vegan diet. I'd eat meat if I had to. I'd eat rat meat if I had to. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, dear Titan is here. Sorry,
I
guys.
meant raw, but rat works too. I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, guys. Puppies be crazy. Puppies be crazy today.
Cobra Sky answers your question. Long time ago, over 10 years, I never was on YouTube, just as a viewer.
How do you watch without an account, though?
Hail Clinton.
What's the story?
I mean, you can, but then you won't have any recommendations or anything. You're just gonna be like.
That's what he was
reading
saying. He did. He basically is just like, I turn on YouTube and then look stuff up or whatever. Like, so he had nothing.
Yeah, sure, because your account is like a month old or something like that.
Taking a round to the chest, and we probably wouldn't have spent the better part of a week walking around with.
Thank you, Clinton. He's just stopping in and he's getting ready to leave.
Okay, dear Titan. I hope you have a great day.
Max Case.
Trying to quit.
Max Case, just not the pulse. Thomas says, oh no, dogfight. I didn't watch YouTube for 10 years.
Okay.
That's not far off from my situation, honestly.
Okay.
I'm relatively new to talking. I shouldn't say new to YouTube. I watch plenty of YouTube, but I was watching like instructional videos or things like that. Live streaming and whatnot seemed kind of silly to me, obviously, and I was busy with the army. So it took me leaving for me to actually like sit down and give it more of a chance, so on and so forth. And I'm still learning, obviously. So it doesn't seem that crazy to me. And that is all chat. We're all caught up.
Okay, great. Okay, focusing on the game. I really hope that we have a level where it's not night, because it's very hard to see, and I don't like to play the game in green, you know, and night mode. So annoying. So I really hope we can be somewhere in the day, like anytime soon. Like, who wants to play at night when it's not?
Have more advantages at night.
Yeah, well, not in the game is not fun. Just can barely see stuff, especially when I have so many lights in my face right now, or the green screen and me.
True. All right. David says, okay, time for work. Hopefully I can get back later. Have a great day, Empress, and the rest of the Imperium. Have a good one, David.
Thank you. Have a great day, David. Thank you.
Thomas says, In the Navy is the best song I have heard regarding military sermons. Okay. October Sky says, I'm just one of those people that never really cared about the internet and being connected to social media until recently. Yeah, we're more aligned than you think, honestly. This is a very new experience for me.
Okay, I get it. Hey, ST. Hey, St. Hugo. Hi, see you this morning.
Hey, St. Hugo. I must have missed him. I literally just walked away. Yep. What's up, St. Hugo? How you doing? Empress, I'll be disappointed if you don't call him ST Hugo, though. That's what you've called him for forever.
Yeah, no, but if I'm not correct, then I have to, well, correct myself. So it's up to him, really. You have to
Word.
tell me. Yeah. Do I have to go from the front? Okay.
We gotta get this started. We got this pack cell locked down to a small residential zone. The perimeter's tight, but they still control one side of the street, outside their HQ.
That's where Kincaid's running this attack?
No idea. We can't get our decryption platform close enough to eavesdrop on their comms. You, Sierra, and Quebec, clear the houses along the street, secure the position. We bring the SIGINT platform in.
This guy looks great.
Wait.
I just love the graphics,
People do
and they're awesome.
Once we get the info on the strike, we can regroup. Whatever this Kincaid guy is cooking up, they've been spending some serious money on. You watch yourselves.
Who are you staring at? I'm here. Okay.
No. I know what he said, yeah, so I call him St. Hugo, but she has always called him ST Hugo, so I'm wondering if he takes this as a term of endearment for himself. And if he would prefer her to call him St. Hugo, when the only time she changed it is when I started saying St. Hugo. And she's like, what? And then he brought it up, like, you call me ST Hugo, but it's supposed to be St. Hugo. So I'm wondering if I'm the one that fucked it up and how he wants to get called. Oh, nice. He's got his coffee to start the day. Awesome.
Yeah.
Big Mac. Thomas asked Big Macs or Whopper, what's better? A Big Mac, hands down. Even the shit version of it now.
Big
In my
Mac.
opinion, of course.
Whopper. What was a Whopper?
Wait for the signal.
Just the Burger King sandwich,
Oh, yeah, Big Mac is better. Although I haven't eaten McDonald's in 20 years.
Cobra Sky says Big Mac for him. True. But yeah, like that's like a hands down thing. And I think what really ruined me on Burger King, I still would have said Big Mac since that was one of my favorites, is I had Burger King overseas and that was bad.
Yeah.
Just like some really weird meat.
Murphy, breach! Breaching now!
Ooh. I will hit people with a hammer?
Awesome. Yeah, you got a sledgehammer, got it. Big Mac says Thomas. Max K says, I drink their tea. They have a special contract with Lipton to get an exclusively bred strain of tea you can't get from anywhere else.
What?
Fuckers, it's good. Is that a super sweetened tea, Max K? That's probably interesting. Thomas says probably goat meat. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. If you're familiar with anything on the larger military bases that we ended up making wherever we went, we started bringing things like a ghetto version of Starbucks called Green Beans Coffee, and there was a thing, well, obviously we had Burger Kings, but they were done out of these little trailers. And I mean, you were happy to get fast food, at least I was, but I was like, this tastes fucking weird. Burger King owns Tim Hortons too, and their hiring practices are discriminatory. Oh yeah, October Sky, that's a whole Canadian thing, right? The Canadians have lost their mind, in my opinion. Max says, no, I don't have any sugar at all. I'm strictly keto. Ah, that's awesome, Max. And that's cool that I didn't know that about Burger King. I generally try and avoid teas like that because of that.
Yeah, Burger King failed like 15 years ago in Bulgaria, so we don't have that for quite a while. Also, Dunkin' Donuts totally failed, and now we don't have that as well.
That's weird.
Yeah, just nobody bought Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, we have so many donuts from so many different places. The last thing that we need is another donut place, you know? Also, we have our own donuts, which are totally different and in a way a lot more delicious in Rio.
Roadkill.
Roadkill! Woohoo! Yes, I ordered a box. Absolutely roadkill. I did.
Max K says the Army had an exclusive contract with Coca-Cola. We are required to drink Powerade with every meal. I'm not kidding.
Uh-oh.
It's got what plants crave. Facts. Got it. Yeah, we also make things grow in the desert, Max K. God, I missed the Burger King mascot and his creepy ass smile. Hail, Stark of Iron.
Hey, Stark of Iron. Whoa, welcome. I'm fighting for the Imperium. Okay.
Hostile sighted. Sierra, Quebec.
What? Give cover to...
So, Suka, I really want Trump to put on the Burger King crown on Halloween, and I really want JD Vance to do the JD Advanced meme, which I think would be fucking amazing for Halloween.
By the way, I totally missed the whole McDonald's meme that has been going on lately, like showing Trump is wearing McDonald's or whatever. I don't know what that means. Can somebody explain to me?
Oh, are you aware of the campaign leading up where Trump actually served at a McDonald's
Oh,
in real
yes,
life?
yes. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he made a lot of headlines by actually going in McDonald's and working there for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, he's just shitting on everyone, so they're carrying on with the meme.
Sierra, Quebec.
This is so funny. Like, it's like psychological torture to these people. The White House, which is amazing. Like, I don't know who's running that account, but it's fucking amazing how much they're trolling people with memes. And they meme people, and they have like a psychological breakdown over, like an emotional fucking episode over a fucking meme,
Yeah,
which is really crazy.
exactly what happened to Angry Joe.
Dagger, this is Acre.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it just kind of ties into what we were already talking about.
Yeah.
Roadkill yet again. Their mere mention of a taco causes instant hunger. True.
Terrorize millions of people.
Stark of Iron has been murdering zombies with his bro
Keep us posted.
for hours now. Good to see you though.
Oh, good. How
Trump's
is...
a better guy than me if I can help it. I'll never sweat behind the counter of a McDonald's ever again. Ah, Stark of Iron, former McDonald's employee.
Yeah, me too. I'm also a former McDonald's employee.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that about you.
When I was a teenager, just spring break work for 2 months, and then I quit with a lot of happiness. I just couldn't couldn't wait to get out of there. It was horrible, the worst work possible. And they also made me work night shifts and all of that.
No.
Yeah, I never worked fast food. I worked food, but not fast food.
Lovely guy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
Strike.
It's just labor, like slave labor almost there, and you
I worked the
yeah,
other kind
yeah,
of slave labor. Mowing lawns and weed whacking and things like that, carrying heavy stuff. But
First step.
no, I think that's exactly that ties into the whole immigration argument. Those are jobs for kids, and that's who should be working that. And instead, we've got illegal immigrants working there, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean that the whole attitude from the other staff, especially towards new people coming in the beginning when you have the interview, they're like so nice, and then they're like slave lords. They treat you like trash, basically, like do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh, there's a bit of dust above the door, like above the door, on the door frame. There's a bit of dust. How can you not clean this perfectly? But it's 6 in the morning. I don't care.
They're military people, possibly drill sergeants, because I definitely yell about that stuff. Or I did.
Well, one of my managers was just gay. He was just a gay. I won't say he's military. But they teach them to do this and to be like that, and then they just become very bitter automatic robots that just do and say things automatically, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to cope with the work and what they have to do. There's so much load, so much work.
I think a part of that was the appearance of the restaurant.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
So if it looks clean inside, people are more likely to want to come in, and you keep undesirables out. And now it's kind of flipped around, and it turned into a whole thing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Whoever gets that
Playing
joke.
to clean house.
Yeah. Well,
Stark of
it's...
Iron was a manager for 8 years at McDonald's.
Oh, poor
Got him
guy.
into a lovely thing called alcoholism. Facts.
What? Autism?
Alcoholism.
Ah,
Cheers, brother.
yeah. A lot of people had psychological issues just because they worked there, so...
I can understand it.
The stress
Especially
is
depending on where it
beyond
was.
beyond comprehension. You just get yelled at. You have to not make any mistakes ever for whatever it is. You feel like you're, you know, pinned to the wall all the time. Yeah.
Thomas says, I'll take 500 chicken nuggets and a cold water. October Sky says, and then the kids grow up with no concept of work responsibilities. True. Yeah. Well, I won't get into how I would think that workplaces should be run. I remember what it was like for me as a kid. You either do the work or you get the fuck out. Like, that's like, shut up and fucking do things. So that's kind of how I see things. But obviously I've had a rougher life than most. Roadkill says, well, we're hiring for the taco truck, so hit my DMs if you want a badass job. At Yasto, you stay quiet. Haha. St. Hugo says, kitchen work isn't for everyone. True.
No, they
October
make you
Sky
do
says,
anything and everything. That's the problem, and how they treat you all along the way is also the problem. So, you can work at the counter. You can work making sandwiches. You can work frying potatoes. You can do anything. You're just a person for anything and everything, all the time.
Right, that teaches teamwork, and it teaches like loyalty to the company, or at
Yeah.
least your franchise, if that's what you're doing.
Traps.
So I
Yeah.
could see where there's an argument for that.
Pax was coming
Oh.
up.
Kids need those starter jobs the immigrants have taken away. True, I agree, October Sky. Thomas says they took my job. Thomas, you're in New Zealand. What are you talking about? We're having American wars right now. I'm just kidding. Thomas
Brainwashing.
says,
It's a lot of brainwashing with that type of teaching you things. It's literally brainwashing you and conditioning you and making you very sorry for yourself, sad person. That's what happens.
what do you mean?
It literally what I'm saying. It means that this whole thing with how they treat you and everything is just manipulation tactics. So you become like loyal to the company and afraid to speak up and afraid to do anything. Just go and be a machine and don't think, don't feel, just do your job and get out of there. But that's why there's
right.
nobody that actually works in McDonald's for more than 1 or 2 years. They all quit because they just can't stand this dehumanizing environment, because this is exactly what it is. Maybe now it's changed, but I'm just saying what it was before when I was a kid.
I will ask a question. I'm very curious of your answer now. If you are a cashier at McDonald's and you are being paid, I don't know, $10 to $20, depending on where you live in America, per hour, and you're standing around, there's nothing going on, and there's a dirty table out in the seating area.
Access. We're gonna need a rappel.
You don't think that your boss being like, why didn't you clean that table while you're sitting there playing on your phone is a good thing?
I never
think
seen
that's
such a
brainwashing?
situation. No, I never seen such situation in McDonald's ever. You don't. If you're if you're working on the cashier, if you're a cashier, you're working there before somebody moved you, and there's always somebody that cleans the tables in the meantime. So you're not doing that at the same time. You are placed in different positions each day. So one day you can be cleaning tables, and the other day you can be a cashier, and maybe half of the day you could be moved. But I never seen such a
Giving you
situation.
hypothetical.
No, I never seen such a
I'm-
situation
I'm-
ever. I mean,
I'm giving a hypothetical.
of course that if you don't have anything to do, you have to do it. But this is not that situation that I'm telling you. This is a situation of extreme, how is the word for that? Exploitation of humans. And it's not about normal things. Like, of course you have to do this and that if you don't have anything to do. But there was absolutely never a case where you have nothing to do. When you put on a particular position, you're occupied there without stopping at all until your break comes, which is 30 minutes only. So you don't stop. You're not allowed to sit down. ever. You can't look at your phone. Your phone is not with you. Your phone is in your bag at your locker room. So there's literally no such situation in at least what I've seen from my work at McDonald's. You're absolutely occupied and locked in until you have 30 minutes of break, and then you can look at your phone, and that's it.
Provide cover fire. Reloading.
Huh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get to it, Chad. Hang on. I'm trying to think of how to word this, because we're different countries, for one thing. So a franchise over there could mean something completely different, and I just have no knowledge of it. But anyways,
That's why I'm telling you how it was here.
all right, right. But I'm just trying to use an example. Like I have a work ethic problem with what you're telling me right now, because you're like, don't tell me what to do, and I'm like,
No.
remember, I have a different experience in America.
No, you
So
are
when I
telling
hear
me
someone
something.
say that,
No, you're telling me something from your point of view, and I'm not arguing that. You're not understanding me correctly. There's a difference between work ethic and being completely to completely exploit human beings to the point where it's really comparable to slavery. So I'm talking about this, the absolute extreme that I have experienced. I'm not talking about normal work ethic, that you shouldn't be a lazy ass and all of that. Of course, you shouldn't be. But
what did you think was slavery in a McDonald's?
like what I explained.
So like in China, they have people, or they have nets outside of their buildings to stop people from murdering themselves because they're in slave labor. I'm not finding the two things comparable.
Well, you also are telling me another extreme, but this doesn't mean that what I have experienced is not bad. Because it is. Everybody are going psychologically nuts there, and everybody want to quit very quickly. Nobody can stand this. And the way that they hypocritically talk to you before you start working and after you start working, it is just so ugly to see. It's really dehumanizing how they treat you just like a machine, and they want you to be a machine for them. And yes, the pay is very low. That's another thing. You paid almost nothing per hour, and all of that. They try to change those things a bit. I mean, in terms of the pay, but I think that the slaving part of it is still very much the same. So although it's not as bad as China, doesn't mean that it's great. You know.
You're using the word slavery, and I'm like, why would you use that extreme of a word?
Because it's a lot of conditioning that's happening there. Just like if you're a freaking slave.
If you're getting paid a low wage, but that's the only skill set you have, and you get told, hey, guess what? You're cleaning toilets today because Jamal didn't make it into work, and you're like, no, I'm above that.
No,
I think
nobody
you're a
says
shitty
that.
employee.
No, nobody says that. I'm never gonna say that. I'm not saying that.
But
I'm telling you
I'm using exaggerated examples to kind of show where I'm going with this.
Yeah, but you're going with something that I'm not saying. So we're talking about totally different things. I'm not saying that at all. Of course not. If you have to work,
October
whatever
Sky
you have
says
to
that's how it
work.
sounded to me.
No.
That you were above it.
No. No, you always get me wrong. I don't know how you do this, but you always get me wrong. There's nuance to what I'm saying. There's huge nuance to what
explaining exactly why I think that. I'm asking more questions while still trying to reach out at the same time to make sure that we're just having an interesting conversation. And I'm not trying to be like nasty about it. I'm just like, as you're saying these things, if you were my employee, I'd be like, guess what? You think it's slavery? Go fuck yourself. Now you're fucking fired. Fuck you. That's what I would say.
But you're treating me the wrong way. You're treating me the wrong way. You're presuming that I'm saying that you shouldn't. No, you're saying things that I'm not saying at all. I like you to think really hard what I'm saying right now. I'm gonna explain it again because it's wrong. What you're thinking about me is absolutely so wrong right now. I'm trying to explain the differences between attitude when you start working. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do your duty. On the contrary, you absolutely should do that, what you said. If you say no, nobody says no in McDonald's. You just do it. That's not the point, actually. The point is how you're treated the whole day, and the fact that you're taking a lot of crap without saying anything back to them. You're still taking a lot of crap. You're still treated like a robot and not a human being. You're still expected not to rest. You're expected to come sick at work while you have 39 degrees of temperature and you're throwing up every 2 minutes. You're expected to not be a human. That's what I'm saying. If you of course, that if you're okay and you have to do your job, you have to clean toilets, you just go and clean toilets. You're not arguing with the manager at all. But I'm just saying that the way that they're telling you to do these things is a horrible way, and they're putting you in situations that endanger your health all the time. So we're literally talking.
You just literally made an argument why I would want an illegal alien to take the job.
You would want?
Because I'm like, why would I hire this whiny teenager who complains about, I think I have the sniffles, when I'll fucking hire Juan from Venezuela who's like, si, senor, and that's all he says. And I'm like, fuck yeah, Juan, I love you. Like, that's literally like, you're making an argument for me to want, like, illegals. Uh-oh, chat's going crazy.
I'm not, actually. I'm just telling you what happened. I'm just telling you what happened. Facts, what happened. You can take that and, think whatever you wish. I'm telling you what happened. Because if you go to any other job that's like more normal, if you're sick and you're throwing up and you're in danger to everybody there and to your own health, they're gonna say, go and take care of your health. Don't come to me here to endanger everybody else's health because you're carrying a freaking virus right now and you have...
That's not what the army did.
We are not in the army. We're talking about jobs here. You can't work while you're
That's a job.
sick.
Being a job is a soldier is a job, and the army is like, I don't care if you're sick. Shut up and go get something done.
That's a straw man argument. I'm talking about work. We're not in the army here in McDonald's. You can't treat people like they're trash and not let them go home because this is illegal. Actually, it's illegal to be like.
How is it illegal?
Yeah, well,
if you don't want to come to work and work, I can fire you.
You can't if the person is sick and they cannot come.
Says who? Is that a Bulgaria thing? Like, maybe I'm just not understanding this.
You take a leave that's called a leave because of health issues, and that is in your contract. So you can fire a person for being sick. That's literally a thing. You can make them work. In
Bulgaria?
Yes.
Well, no, I'm saying if this is a Bulgaria thing, then I don't understand the laws there. In America, you're allotted so many sick hours for any job, and as soon as you start bypassing that, your employer has every right to fire you for being a piece of crap.
Why are you talking about bypassing it? Why are you talking about bypassing it? You make no sense at all. I'm talking about...
Bypassing what?
Why are you talking about bypassing the law? I'm not talking about doing stupid
They said
stuff.
a certain number of hours you are allotted for sick leave.
Yeah.
If you bypass that number of hours in America for any job,
why do you
your employer has every right.
Tsunami, why do you assume that I'm talking about doing illegal stuff? Why do you assume this? Why do you not think from a human perspective? I'm telling you, if you are really sick and you have sick hours, you should be at home healing yourself. I'm talking about the real thing. I'm not talking about lying to your boss that you're sick. I'm not talking about being a pussy and saying that you're sick when you're not.
Either.
Well, why are you then coming with this argument?
You're allowed to say you're sick whenever you feel like.
No,
in America,
I never. Why do you
we're
put
capitalists.
Words? Oh my God!
And you get like
what are you
3
doing?
hours of total sick time.
I didn't say that.
Because you're sick all the time, I'm definitely going to go ahead and fire you.
Jesus Christ! I never said that. I'm saying you are actually sick. I never said you are allowed to make shit up. No, you're not. Of course you're not. Common sense a bit. I never said that. I mean, I understand if I said it, but I didn't say it.
With the common sense again.
But I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Common sense.
It is common sense.
I don't understand Bulgaria. In
it's
Bulgaria,
common sense.
If you guys are like, hey, everyone can fucking go ahead and do whatever you want, then that's Bulgaria. In America, in a lot of jobs, most of them actually, you have a certain number of sick hours, which is to try and make people
Tsunami, stop. Stop right now putting words in my mouth, because I never said that. Yes, I said after that it's common sense in general, but what I said was absolutely never implied also that this is supposed to be about making shit up. I'm saying this happened. For real, this happened. Somebody was exploited. I was exploited as well. When I was sick and I was almost about to die there, they were like, no, you work.
That's a
How
corporate
can you not
environment.
understand this? I'm talking about my own personal experience. You can say whatever you want about America, and that's fine, but at least listen to me what I said and where I'm coming from. You didn't. You just assumed what I said when I didn't actually say it. Jesus Christ. Stop this topic, like, right now. This is so dumb. I'm telling you honestly how things are, and that there's really a real exploitation going on. You can think that that's not. You can think that somebody is a pussy. We're not talking about that. I understand what it's like to be a pussy and not want to work. We're not talking about that. There's people like this. There's always going to be people like this that deserve to be fired. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the real life breaking of rules and laws to exploit people, because that is exactly what happened. That is it. End of story.
Locked. Breaching. Be focused. Maybe we can board it if we can catch it. Lopez, turret. We up? We're up. Rolling. If we don't go now, we'll lose them. Damn. Okay, we're still on their trail. Company. We got him. Keep us in range.
Sorry guys, I just need to calm down, so I just need to not talk for a bit. I mean, the game is great.
Watch your heads.
No, I just need to play the game. I don't need to take a 5-minute break.
We good? Good.
Good.
Dismount.
Damn it, train's long gone.
Then we pursue from the air. Let's get topside, calling a little bird.
Hey, see the logo on the container? That's the lead.
I'm going in the wrong way.
Oh, great. Packs could ship in whatever they wanted. Into the tunnels, then anywhere in the city.
This is Dagger. We need immediate pickup.
Landing zone 5.
It won't be when we're done. Take them out.
Yeah, to Yasto and Man of Culture, I don't see what you guys are talking about.
Here, take this ammo. I need suppressive fire.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, let's just focus on the game for a bit. Jesus.
Reloading! Keep them off me!
No, Max K. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Hey, Jeremiah, hi to you. I mean, that's certainly a thing, Max K, but that's not what I'm talking about. My bosses were not teenagers. They were grown-up people,
Targets incoming!
In my sights!
most of them.
Dagger. The pickup inbound. Stay ready.
Tell them to land on a roof. Safer than the
Guys, I read your messages. That's not what I think still. So either it was explained in a way that I didn't understand. That's my polite way of saying, like, I don't agree with it. I've had bad bosses too. That's just corporate environments, and
All rights here!
the army's kind of a fucking shitty version of it also. I know everyone's like, oh, the military is not the same thing as real life, and it's like, actually it is. Hey, what's up, Jeremiah Norris?
I don't know how it is the same thing where you have laws that both parties should keep. So if you don't do that, then, you know.
If I have an employee that's constantly sick and calling out,
Nobody's
I'm
talking
going to
about
get
that.
rid of
Stop
that
it.
employee.
Stop it. Nobody's talking about that.
You
Nobody's
made a
talking
statement.
about
I'm making
that.
a statement back.
Nobody's
you
talking
saying
about
then?
this. You don't understand what I'm saying, that we should stop this, because I explained very well and a lot of other people understood, and if you don't understand, there's no point of continuing this. I'm never gonna
understand.
I'm never going
I-
to protect someone that is being a lazy employee. I'm never gonna be on their side. I'm never gonna say you're doing great, be a lazy ass, lie about what how you feel and just not be here. Of course, you should be freaking fired. I'm never gonna say that that's okay, and I never said that. So let's stop. Let's freaking stop, focus on the game. Guys, talk about something else. Just talk about whatever it is. Just not stuff like that. If we don't understand each other, there's no point of continuing the same thing over and over and over again. Should be still about the game and something fun. You know, when we get into such serious topics, it just becomes like a crazy stream for absolutely no reason. We don't need to do this. We can just have fun. We are here to have fun. I'm not playing the game so I can have existential crisis topics or whatever the case may be. That's not the game. So let's just focus on the freaking game. So far the campaign is great. Looks great. I'm really annoyed by the night situations. I just prefer something during the day, but other than that, that's great. How am I supposed to get to that? Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm fine. 20, yeah, 27 people watched at one point. But they probably got sick of this topic and left.
Yep.
And I wish I can just put on my flashlight. Hey!
Time to go.
Oh, helicopter. Okay.
See ya, Stark.
Thanks, Yasto.
Mills here. NSF has made several arrests aboard the USS Artemis. However, they
Man
can't
of culture eats frog.
is secure.
I never eaten frog. How is it?
Using telemetry transmitters.
I mean, it seems pretty gross, so not my preference. You know, it's not my idea of delicious, but who knows?
Your call. The bridge is on lockdown. We've cleared the area.
Understood.
Mills out.
Shit. How long do we have? Till the train clears the city. Kincaid won't risk his own neck. Are we really doing this? Bringing the rain on Brooklyn?
Pax did this, and Kincaid put 3 million people in the line of fire.
Never again.
But I know that everything that the frog eats goes to the legs. So basically, if the frog ate a lot of flies, stuff like that, it's gonna be all assimilated in the legs somehow. Which sounds gross, but you know, who cares? It's still meat. You're not gonna eat the fly, not digest it. Oh boy. All that we miss in this game is the Avengers, basically. Coming out of somewhere.
Let's secure the wreck. Murph with me. Lopez can't go provide cover.
Copy that.
Roger.
Kincaid really got us to fire on our own bridge.
Yeah, it's a pattern.
How do you handle someone who turns your own weapons against you? Transmitters were probably toward the front of the train.
Let's move up.
Oh boy.
Heads up!
We shouldn't stay here long.
Yes.
I would definitely rather have a duck than frog. Man of culture, why don't we drop it? That's kind of the point what she's getting at. Yeah, for me, a frog is gross, but when the legs are in table with good decoration, it's a chef d'oeuvre. Max says duck tastes like chicken, just with a hint of fishiness. It's an interesting way of wording it.
Man of culture, you say that, but if I actually punch you, will not like it.
Hail roadkill.
Roadkill, thank you so. Eat the heart of a bear once. 12 times in Bratislava. What Bratislava? Why Bratislava exactly? This reminds me of the cheesy talk that Black Widow had with Hawkeye. They always talked about Budapest or something. I'm like, this is weird. Pretty sure that you both never seen Budapest in real life. Anyway, not that I have, but I'm just saying, it sounded very annoying at some point. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Okay. I'm distracted. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roadkill. Thank you so much. But yeah, why Bratislava though? That place scares me. I haven't checked a lot about it, so I can't tell you anything. I'm kind of worried that would enjoy getting punched. I doubt that. I really doubt that. It's all fun and games until you get punched in the face. Or something like that, that Mike Tyson said. Oh no, everybody has a plan before they got... Yeah. Yeah, before they get punched in the face. That's what he said.
Heads up! We shouldn't stay
True.
here long.
Is that a... Oh yes, that is a soldier that I should kill. Okay.
Open fire!
Jeremiah says, I'm just saying that frog legs are like smaller chicken legs. The chicken leg has more meat than frog legs do.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well,
So that's why Yasto's in the trunk, says Thomas, to stop bears from going extinct. Alright?
where can you buy even
Anna's-
frog legs? I never seen that.
That's a whole French thing. That's a French specialty with their escargot as well.
Ah, okay, because I never seen that here. So I'm like, ooh, where can we even do that? We probably have to catch our own frogs if you wanna ever try that.
And of culture says, yeah, but frog legs is not so disgusting when you taste it. I was like you before, only good restaurant can make them delicious. Sure, but you guys attach exorbitant fucking prices to your fucking nonsense fucking cuisine, which makes people not want to try it. That's the problem. In French, we have the frog legs, and it's like, what? Sounds gross, but I get where you're going with it.
The same with it's the same when we are talking about snails. A lot of people talk the same way about snails, but still,
Yeah, escargot.
it sounds very gross. I mean,
Sounds extremely gross, and then they call it art, and it's like, this tastes like shit, and you just charged me $50 for it, so screw you.
yeah, but anybody can capture snails. It's full of them everywhere, especially when it rains because they come out. But I wouldn't ever do that. I'm trying to save snails all the time when I see them on the sidewalk because they usually get squashed by people that not looking at where they're going. So I just move them to the grass whenever I get the chance.
And if culture says, yes, it's a cultural thing, I think. No, it's not, I think. It's a thing. Jeremiah says certain restaurants have some, mostly in the USA. Sure. Max says, you ever eat a steak, it tastes good without a professional chef. Maybe. Seasoning and preparation have a lot to do with it. Like, alligator is an easy example where I'm like, I've had really shitty versions of it, and some pretty good ways of it. Certainly never one of the first things I'd ever order, though. I'm not like wild about alligator or frog legs.
Yeah, that's not something that you would think is a default thing to meat to eat in general. We have one thing that's gross like that. I think every culture has one dish that's very gross, and ours is stomach soup. I don't know how to translate this. You have to help me out here. Stomach soup, basically, that's what it is, because it's the guts that are washed and put in the soup. Yeah, so it's not stomach, it's gut soup. Yeah, but we call it stomach for some reason. I don't know what reason. So yeah, you have to help me. Do you like to eat shkembe churba? That's how it's called, shkembe churba. A lot of people like it, but it smells horrible.
I think it's called haggis in Scotland. It's, I think, sheep intestines.
Yes.
Stuffed with meats and whatnot. The thing that always threw me off, I went to a survival school, and they're like, basically anything that has to do with the abdominal area or guts or digestive tract, I should say, don't eat it because it'll be trouble for you. Which always kind of turned me off from trying any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's
hey, David's back.
Ah, David. Hello. It is the stomach. It is the stomach, but it's the chopped stomach, really. But I'm pretty sure it's the intestines. I see how it's made. I saw how they make it with the intestine, just washed really well and then put in the soup. And sometimes they put it like the whole thing. Even it's horrible. I don't know.
Roadkill, very interesting. Says I'm French trained culinary. And they have a very interesting and strict way of cooking. Plus, yeah, frog legs are dope. Interesting. Banana on wall is art, says Thomas. That's a thing, too. Roadkill says, I'll stick with beef, chicken, and fish. Chopped says, Yasto. Roadkill makes the face at, yeah, haggis.
Murphy, I see the transmitters,
Never forget that many recipes came to be due to cook what's there, says St. Hugo. Very true. Refinement came later. I understand. Necessity gave you what you got, and then people tried to make it better. Well said.
Oh, why I had to press this? Oh god, okay.
Didn't the frogs and snails thing come from the same incident that led to the raining frogs expression? It happened during times of famine, if I remember correctly. Says Suka. That's a. You should chat GPT that or something. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I see it. Disconnect every wire.
Dope means good, man of culture.
Yeah.
In this context, he's giving slang. He says, because I see this word have too much meaning. Dope also means drugs. But generally speaking, it is a slang term for drugs, any kind of drugs.
Uh-oh.
And then when someone's like dope, it's like cowabunga or awesome or that's amazing.
Gosh, can bet your advice made by old digestive system, stomach, and this. Ah, okay. Okay. Thanks for that, Yasta.
Oh.
Because I only seen the intestines.
Tell me it was enough.
So Roadkill picks on Thomas. Thomas refused the right. What the fuck's going on here? I refuse the right to refuse anyone's service. Please leave after that request. Facts. Jeremiah says don't eat pufferfish without a trained chef. I'm okay with trying anything, but only chef or well-trained cook for some things like pufferfish. That's the poison fish, right? Japanese one. The Chorba comment happened. Dope equals awesome, says Roadkill. Facts. David says, don't you just love the modern English language? I think slang is in every version of language everywhere. But yeah, I see where you're going with that. But it wasn't ketchup pizza. I asked for ketchup taco. Thomas is being edgy again, food-wise. Strange cat. Good for you though, Thomas. Like what you like.
Ketchup pizza? Well, yeah. I totally would put ketchup on tacos, so yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. I'm not sure what happened, besides maybe failing this, but you know, the game wanted me to fail this, I guess, so something like that happened. For sure. As long as I'm shooting stuff and it's during the daytime, I'll be happy. There's one particular Call of Duty game that I always forget about. Call of Duty. Yeah, I really have to check that. Like, had the biggest and like the best campaign ever. It's so fun, but I really forget which one was it. Modern Warfare was it? Not sure.
Modern Warfare 1 and 2 had really great campaigns, but the first one was really awesome.
Yeah,
that's where you had the sniper mission, the boat mission. You did the hit an amusement park in Chernobyl. You did the Spectre mission with the AC-130 gunship.
Ah,
It's like black and white, and you're from the plane.
that sounds exactly like what I am thinking about.
That's the one. That's my favorite one also.
Boat and everything. It was a boat. There was water stuff and city stuff. It was, big set pieces.
In the second one, though, you do a mission where you infiltrate from scuba, like underneath the water. So you might be talking about the second one also. Mm-hmm. That one would be most significant for the trench warfare on the way to the White House in the United States.
It's Mills. She says President.
So if you don't know that, then you're probably talking about the first one.
I'm not sure. It was very, very long ago, and I just don't remember particular things about it by this point, because, of course, many, many games ago, that's so many games ago. I just remember the water stuff and the big set pieces.
Did you start the game off by killing everyone in an airport?
No, I don't think so.
You're talking about the first game. Yeah.
Roger that.
Probably.
It was a very graphic and ugly depiction. That's how the game started. The tutorial for Modern Warfare 2, which you're essentially playing as an undercover agent that infiltrates a terrorist organization. Keep your cover. You go into a Russian airport and start killing random people.
Yeah, I don't remember that exactly. I think something, I mean, I remember an airport and Call of Duty, but I don't remember that in particular.
I'm glad the fall
Yeah, it stuck with me. How about that? I guess that's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I want a campaign like that, you know.
Yeah, no, that first campaign where you're playing Captain Price and you're sneaking like in the ghillie suit, and you and your partner are like crawling through the field. Russians are everywhere. Super cool.
Okay. So yeah, that's why I also want the day stuff and the more big action pieces, because this is where the game, it's really fun. So we'll see what else comes. If the campaign is like 8 hours, there's still a lot of time. I barely played 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm halfway.
Running scared.
Can you blame him? It's not the first time this town's been through hell.
All thanks to one man.
Kincaid will pay for this. Don't worry.
What about President Hernandez? We warned him if he just listened.
So your Google Pat's gunning him down in the street?
Fuck off, I know who the enemy is.
Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 is the best
Leave
series.
the rest to the folks like Mills.
I mean, there's some good
I
ones
disagree.
there, but no, I prefer Modern Warfare.
It's the presidential motorcade.
Shut the hell.
It was just more fun.
Where's the principal?
At least for me, you know, Modern
No
Warfare.
sign.
I just have the best memories from those
Wait.
series.
Listen. Sounds like the cat team to me.
That's it. No way around.
So that's actually a very good poll to put in the chat. Which Call of Duty series is like better for you? Is it Modern Warfare or is it the Black Ops? Am I still the only one that can pull up the polls? Let me see. Or are you just on mobile, guys? No. Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna put the poll. Oh no, that's not that. That's not this. Okay, hold on. Aha, yes, a poll. Okay. Which caught?
Drake, what's up?
Hey, hi to you, Craig. Oh my god, I'm writing series, not series.
Yeah, Suka. Suka says they added a skip option for the no Russian mission in the remake. If I'm not mistaken, I missed the edge in older storytelling. Yeah, like they didn't let you skip that. Jeremiah Norris says to me, when y'all are dealing with the old topic you don't want to talk about, I said that I have streamed recently and with hardly any viewers. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay.
Where is that comment?
Drop your or give one of the mods your links to your socials or whatever. I'm sure they wouldn't mind sharing your channel. Thomas says Black Ops 4 isn't a Black Ops game to me. Hail from Craig again, and we're all caught up again.
Yes, where is that comment that you just read? I can't find it.
Jeremiah says, when y'all were dealing with the old topic you don't want to talk about, I said that I have streamed recently
Okay, I
and
saw
with
it.
hardly any viewers.
I saw it. Jeremiah, okay. I mean, is this the first time you're doing YouTube?
Knew right where to ambush him.
Or streaming? I mean,
This is Dagger 1-3.
let's start from that point.
You getting anything?
It's extremely hard thing to do, and
Let's get in there.
you need a lot of time to develop everything, so I also need a lot of time to develop everything still, so this gaming channel is only like 4 months old by this point, I think. 4? Yeah, still probably gonna correct me on that. I mean, the time just passes by so quickly, but yeah, it's not even half a year old, that's for sure. So you need a lot of time. You need a lot of things. That's very general, but otherwise you're gonna be here until 3 in the afternoon if we start talking about those things, so.
Yasto asks, you should have an option for neither since he's never played COD. Then St. Hugo says, never played any COD really.
Okay, well, whoever
And
played them then.
Yasto says, this channel since April.
April, okay. How many months? May, June, July, August, September,
months.
October. Oh, also 6 exactly. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 6 then. Really time flies.
Suka asks, Black Ops was awesome, but didn't Modern Warfare have more consecutive bangers overall? Modern Warfare 1, 2, and some argue about 3, but those were all fucking amazing. Black Ops had some controversy associated with it. I think everyone liked zombies, though, from those games.
No, no, I
Oh,
never.
October Sky says,
Never liked zombie. Me personally.
some people really like that's when zombies caught on, at least from my experience. October Sky says, have to abstain from that poll. I don't think I've played a COD game since X360 days. That's kind of what we're talking about, that time period, though.
Ow.
Jeremiah Norris, it's been a while, but I'm not new. My channel is since 2007.
But have you produced like content all the time? Like without stopping for a year or 6 months or whatever? That's second question.
Roadkill, Black Ops. David says, I would like to try and stream gameplay, but wouldn't know where to start to do it properly. Plus, it probably costs a lot of money. What are you talking about? Everyone has... You could grab your phone and start making content right now.
It
If you
depends on
want
the
to
content,
stream
of
gameplay.
course. Depends.
Well, yeah, but he can do it. It's not that it would be successful. It's like, if you just want to do gameplay, like, crank it up. It's like a 3-minute look it up on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Google or whatever you use, and they'll walk you exactly through the steps. Hit start live stream and live stream away.
Yeah, you still
But
have
if
to
you
have
want
a
to do
very good
something,
PC for that though, so it's not like everybody can do it from a standpoint of technology as well. So you do have to have very powerful PC to stream, otherwise no. And of course if you have a console you can stream, it doesn't matter, then you can just stream from there, but then you are restricted from other stuff that the consoles can do, and how things look. It's also restricted. Internet connection is extremely important. So there are some technical things to consider.
Dagger, the Secret Service has the principal inside the beach. They're under heavy fire.
Moving up to give him coverage.
Thomas says it doesn't matter how old the account is, it's when you start posting. I just use my account to watch. October Sky says I like Battlefield better. David says I just like to stream like this. Play a game with fun chat with friends and like-minded people.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it doesn't matter how long, but they still ask how long because consistency for a period of time matters. So that's what how long means. Basically, you can stream for like 20 years and 2 people watch you still because you just don't know what you're doing. So
You've confused people. Jeremiah was the one that said he's been streaming. David says he'd like to stream. 2 different people.
I'm just talking in general here, so it counts
Okay,
for everything and everyone.
Jeremiah says, I have only been on hiatus since my father has been making me pack up my games and systems that I use to stream from at GhammerEmpress and me, and I could tell you my PC specs on Discord, DM.
Okay, do it. Oh, I have to stop pressing this button, but it's just next to the freaking Z. X is next to Z. And keep
Hugo says,
Ow.
I only put stuff out for fun when I feel like it, come to think of it. Good for you. That's awesome.
Okay.
What kind of content do you put out, say Hugo? For conversationalist purposes. Gameplay, videos, diving videos, I don't know, survivalist, like what do you show?
I think the washing machine is doing something. Hold on guys, I'm just gonna check. 2 seconds.
Down the street, Pat's reinforcements. They're sending a damn car.
Jeremiah says, otherwise I've been streaming on and off when it wasn't my priority to do anything.
Okay, I'm here. Nobody revive me. Pressing the button. There's nothing to see, man of culture. I wear 500 clothes. It's very, very cold. Okay. Fear the hostiles from the fire station. I do actually have a grenade launcher. What? Okay, okay, hold on. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh boy.
Wrong way, Marine. Finally pushed them back.
Okay.
Still have so
Got
many
it.
guys. Got it. Chad is waving us in. Come on.
Reach President Fernandez. Woo! Okay. Oh boy. Ah, okay. Still kind of dark.
Jeremiah Norris has sent me his PC specs. I assume that you've gotten one as well.
Okay, I'm gonna check after the stream.
Thomas is leaving. Have a good stream, Thomas. Or have a good night, Thomas. Or we'll have a good stream.
Sleep well.
David says, I've attempted to stream from my PS5, but didn't get anyone to join, obviously. So I don't know how the chat would work, etc. I think there's a lot of people that start creating and you just talk to yourself. You just have to wait till you actually kind of hook people. Then you start a community and then you move from there. But that's very understandable, David.
No contacts, no signals.
Okay, Jeremiah.
Oh, he did. Jeremiah did say, yeah, he messaged both.
Yeah, well, chat is, yeah, it's not, I mean, you just use your phone to watch the chat. I'm pretty sure there's a function, because I did stream like Ghost of Tsushima on the PS5, I think. And the chat just appears on the screen. You can even make sure that it's vocalized by the AI of the PlayStation, so you actually hear it, which is great. So yeah, there are some functions that are gotten way better with PlayStation.
I think he meant no one came to watch.
Ah, okay. But still, it's good to know, technically, what you can expect from... I mean, that, yeah, what you can expect streaming from PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'll still post Jeremiah's channel in the chat. David Chapman, I do usually talk to myself while gaming anyway. Frankly, for normal people, I'd say that's weird. For gamers, I'd say that's completely natural. We all curse and throw controllers and mouse and keyboards and everything else at our screens.
Well, I do not. So,
oh, David says I was only for a few minutes as a test. Yeah, David, that's like expecting to throw a fishing line in the water and for 5 minutes expecting to catch a fish and then being like, well, it didn't work, so it's not going to work. I think you have to put more effort into it.
A lot more, yes.
October Sky says, I don't think I would bother streaming myself. I don't see many topics or subjects that aren't already covered by many other people. Also, I don't want to deal with the YouTube mess, like YouTube's policies and censorship schemes.
It's not for everyone.
I would agree. I think that, especially for people that make it a profession, you have to completely change your outlook on things. But even for people that want to make it a hobby, it's very discouraging to see zero watching, and you want to talk about things. But another thing that I've noticed as I've kind of studied this whole stratosphere is that once it starts, it may only be 2 viewers, but the fact that you guys are having an engaging conversation is really important, and that seems to gather steam, and as more people come in, you can make more prolific content, which might make you more interested or not. But I can see where you're coming from, October Sky.
Yeah, it's... I know that some people think that anybody can do it, but that's not true. That's absolutely not true.
No, it seems way more as soon as I started looking at it, I was like, wow, this is way more complex than I ever thought.
Exactly.
Understanding algorithms, technical specs, what you could do, how you're going to stream, how your stream's going to come across, what platforms you're going to use. It actually got pretty convoluted. I understand that it's not challenging physical labor, but there is quite a bit of labor involved with it. And so much respect the more you look into it.
Oh yes, it's a huge
David?
strain still on the body, on the mind, and on the soul. That's also something that we have to consider. It's not you're not digging a hole in a field or breaking rocks with your head, but it's definitely absolutely a draining profession. It drains you in all kinds of other ways.
What about the beast?
So yeah.
It's armored?
Right, but it's already damaged.
And,
I would've been against the swarm
while you're
troops.
on the subject, it seems like you have to hustle all the
I
time.
need air support.
Yes.
More ground
Oh,
support.
so
If a person has never hustled before, they don't understand that it's a 24-hour occupation.
Do we know where they are?
You
Yeah.
sleep
Have
it,
to be close.
you live it, you wake it, you dream it, you're drinking coffee, you're thinking about what to do next.
yes.
You're driving, what did I do wrong? Like, hustling is,
Park is down the block.
it's the hustle. And there's stress associated with that.
Jockey, it's where I'd
A
want to be
lot.
stationed.
Yeah, and that's why not anybody can do it, because you have to be multiple things at once. You have to be your own,
Yes, sir.
person that deals with the camera, the technology. You have to be able to fix your own technology if you can. You have to be able to know a lot, to consider a lot.
That would be Everest.
You have to be able to think and to express yourself and to explain things, and you have to know to keep yourself informed. Have to think how to deliver the information, what can happen. So there's just endless amounts of things from psychological and technological standpoints, and how you feel as a human. But it's also extremely rewarding when you actually succeed, exactly because you put so much work, effort, and thought, and your whole soul into it. I particularly feel it as a calling. So for me, as a calling, and that's why I'm trying to make an impact on 3 different fields, gaming, 40K, and superhero stuff, because those are my 3 top things that I'm super passionate about. Of course, fitness as well, because, that's why I have the other thing. But the point is that, it's a very huge responsibility towards yourself as well, because you have to make sure that you make enough to live so you can keep going, and you don't feel like anything else is that you can work anything else once you found your calling. It's a feeling that it's hard to explain. And
David says, absolutely.
I just have a few more minutes to stream, guys, but thank you so much for 53 people somehow finding the stream. So thank you so much.
David says, absolutely, I get it. Thank you for the advice. Much appreciated. Suka says, I've heard giving birth on stream does wonders for your viewing numbers. Facts. Yasto makes the very important statement, 48 watching without a raid. GhammerEmpress. Very nice.
Thank you.
We can probably figure out the
Oversized guy says, I get more pleasure watching others. Hey man, the voyeur thing's a thing. Just kidding. David says, haha, thanks. I'll look at that and into that as an option in terms of the pregnancy thing and having babies on stream.
Oh yeah, I only heard about that recently, but that's crazy.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's horrible. I wouldn't want to see that in real life, let alone somebody else do it and film it. That's, to me, it's just horrible. How to be a show-off comes to mind.
The miracle of childbirth is anything but that is another tale.
Well, they want to monetize that as well now. That's what I mean. It's horrible what they're doing, monetizing that just for sensation purposes. I just saw that in 90 Day Fiancé. This week the episode was exactly filming a pregnancy, giving birth to that same woman that I told you about, Jasmine, that conned this guy from America for the green card. So this is exactly what she did. She had freaking person with a huge camera just pointing at her while she was giving birth in a bathtub. I can't even, oh my gosh, while forcing her husband to stay there and help her out so he can also see the horrors and the miracle of childbirth. That's gonna be scarring thing to see for life to an extent, but okay.
It'll change your opinion if you put your face there again. But anyways, October Sky says, anyone can do it, but do it to an audience is another thing. Facts. Yasto says 50 watching. Congratulations, Empress. W, big dubs. Suka says, you're very welcome to David. Jeremiah says, and earlier I mentioned what I played. Recently I couldn't say again because Texas Limited. I recently replayed Akumajo Dracula on the Famicom Disk System and the OG, the Goonies, Famicom game. I hate forgetting to close my parentheses. Jeremiah, you're in the right place, at least if I'm involved, because I'm retarded when I fucking type anything. So you're good to go.
I never
Hail
heard
Clinton
of that game.
again.
Dear Glad. Never heard of that game. Okay.
Hail and thank you, Jeremiah. I have reached the bottom of chat. Fantastic. I'm all caught up.
And by the way, Princess Bride is winning right now, so I guess we're watching Princess Bride soon on stream.
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw that. I, it's very rewarding. I think you'll like it.
Well,
It's a wholesome tale.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
hoping
funny.
for. Go, guys! If you haven't, and you want to vote in the poll about which movie we should watch on Jesus Christ, I forget things. If you want to watch, if you want to watch with us a movie for Halloween, which people are like, why are you watching this on Halloween? Well, it's because of the conversation that we previously had, and these are the suggestions, and the only way that we can do this is on Halloween because Logan also has a day off and whatever. So, if you want to participate in that poll, it's there, it's on the community tab, anybody can vote, and whatever movie wins, if somehow Princess Bride loses, you know, we're gonna watch whatever it wins, but yeah, so far it seems like we're watching Princess Bride. So yeah.
I believe I'm being challenged.
For what?
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Wow.
From St. Hugo.
That's a lot.
I did my best there, bro.
Yeah, you succeeded. You succeeded for sure.
Thank you for Clinton. Yeah, if you guys are lurking in the background, we'd appreciate if you guys could just smash that like button. Gently. And
Yeah.
the extra like would help.
Gently, just smash it. Somehow.
Look, they're getting organized.
They think they bloodied us at the fire station. Now comes the kill.
I'm not
Now
playing.
again, but faster, says David Chapman. David, I'll have to do like 3 more shots for that, and then all kinds of nasty words will come out of my face. So I don't know about that one.
Ow.
The fact that I managed to make it through that whole paragraph is kind of astounding. I'm giving myself a medal for that one.
Yeah, because that's difficult. Ow.
Roadkill says I'm pissed that Willow is losing. Mad Mod again. Mad Mod again. Yeah. Big Trouble in Little China was the one that hurt me, Roadkill, but honestly, it was 4 great choices.
Well, I'm gonna give you something positive, Roadkill. Whatever movie is second, I mean, not whatever movie is second, but we're gonna make a poll next time again, because we're gonna repeat this. So, those movies are still gonna be in rotation. You can still vote for what we watch next. So basically, even if the movie loses now, we're still gonna probably get to it later. So yeah, that's how I decided to do it, so we can get to all of those movies, because all of those movies are important.
I think the original idea was once, if not twice a month, for them to give it a shot to try and do it, which would mean that a lot of hype could be drummed up about stuff, even stuff that got missed, which is cool.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Norris says,
exactly.
Akumajo Dracula is the Japanese name of Castlevania on the original Famicom Disk System. It has a save feature, similar but more gothic in design. Laughy faces, skulls with stakes in their eye holes. Damn.
Can some of my mods just share the superhero channel? Only that, if you will. Because if anybody is interested in superheroes, this is exactly what we cover there. And it's gonna be very interesting in the coming days, because there's a lot of topics, a lot of things happening with Zack Snyder and the pictures that he posts from like BBS. So, if you're interested,
Empress,
we're covering that.
Hey, Lord Dragneel. Empress, I have a question. What's a link tree?
Linktree is a site where you put all of your links. So people just click on one link from Linktree, and from there you can see everything, like the YouTube channels if you have more than one, like Facebook, like social media stuff like that. But I just have no time still to make that, and I still have just a few things to share, so that's why I haven't made it, because the most important thing is the three channels. And then, you know, OnlyFans is just for educational stuff and not for sex stuff. So I'm just mentioning it sometimes, and that's it. It's just not that many things that I have. That's why I don't want to actually share my Instagram or Facebook, because I don't care about those two sites at all. I barely use them, and definitely don't use them to create social anything. You can't focus on all platforms. You have to focus on a few only if you want any success and all of that. So I'm not. That's why I haven't done it.
Drone neutralized.
So couldn't you just omit those, the ones that you don't like?
To do what to them?
I got you.
Omit the Instagram, for instance, instead of on your link tree, and just put the primary ones you think are important.
I could. I mean, I could. I just
Do you
have to
think that
find.
would be useful?
Well, it could be, but again, I only have like 4 main links to share, and that's it.
That would be good though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe a bit more convenient, but other than that, yeah, it's definitely a bit more convenient, but it's not like crucial or anything. So that's why I'm postponing.
No, I don't think it's crucial. I saw it earlier and I was like, huh. I thought of, I'm sorry, I thought of your channel.
Jesus Christ, okay. I really gotta go, guys. Gotta take care of the puppies. I'm sorry, I see that a lot of people are watching me, but I'm on the schedule. Gotta cut videos later, so I can't really like sit here until more people come, because I do have a schedule. Not my OF channel. Do you have an OF channel though? Let's see if we can rate anyone. That's gonna help someone. Ah. Nobody is actually streaming. Everybody is like upcoming. Okay. Okay, guys. So this was, well, very, very good. Oh no, Man of Culture is crying. Me alone do have to actually make a stream this evening, if all is okay. It's gonna be about exactly on the superhero channels and all the things that happen right now in the world of comic book movies and the news there. And tomorrow is the network show. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about in the network show, but there's again a lot of gaming news to discuss here, so we have a lot to do. So thank you guys for watching, and same time tomorrow. I'm still playing only Battlefield, I guess, for now, because there's no like second game in rotation. Of course, I'm gonna play Pumpkin Jack with Logan when he's here, but otherwise I think I'm just gonna continue with Battlefield so we can finish the campaign and then get to play a bit of the multiplayer, see how the Battle Royale is, if it's fun. So yeah, maybe some streams we can switch to the multiplayer and then continue the campaign. We can also mix like that. It's all good. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you, David. Thanks, Tsunami. And let's see all of your names on the screen. So Tsunami, bye bye.
See ya, chat.
See ya. Bye bye.
The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand and cathedral spires. Plots twist like smoldering fires. But with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire we'll prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire we'll prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.